guys, so this is all the seasonings put together for the Jamaican brown stewed beef.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so we got your paprika, your thyme, your bay leaf, your peppercorn, your garlic, and we have some fresh vegetables cut up. That will be onion, tomato, green pepper, onions, and some carrots and some garlic. And then you also have a potato or two. This browning is a big thing for the brown stew. So I have beef here. I put all my seasonings in my beef, and I add a tablespoon of brown stew, and then I take it and I mix it all in, and it smells really good already, guys. You can actually take this and leave it in your refrigerator overnight and let it marinate in the brown stew. It is really, really good. And then I have my pot over here, which is really, really hot, with some olive oil. Just some regular extra virgin olive oil. And I put that in there, and then I'll add my beef really hot. And as you see, guys, that brown stew makes it really, really sizzle. And you put the bay leaf and get all those juices in there. And then I'll add a little bit of garlic and onion, because I like my garlic and onion to cook in with it. So I add a little bit of garlic and onion, and I'll put that on high and let that cook in. Yeah, guys, and that's smell-o-vision right there. That's some good stuff. So that while that cooks for around 15 to 25 minutes on saute. And remember, guys, that has accent seasoning: garlic, bay leaf, paprika, onions, and it has a tablespoon of all. It has a tablespoon of all. And then I do add a little Scotch bonnet pepper while my beef is seasoning. I add like a drop of Scotch bonnets because it makes it taste very good and very sweet. And I put it on high. So guys, after your beef has come to a boil and it's looked like it is like pre-cooked, that's when you can add, let me stay there. You can add some green pepper and onion. You can add some carrots. I love to add a lot of green pepper and onion. Carrots. And then, guys, I do start adding my potatoes. I do start adding my potatoes. Potatoes and my green pepper. I like them to pre-cook. Let me not add too much, but it's very flavorful and colorful. And I just work that down in there so they can pre-cook. Because you don't like mixing your raw with your vegetables, so your beef is nice and pre-cooked, seasoned in your brown stew. And my fire is on high right now with this because I really want to pre-cook it. And I'm gonna add, I would say 2 tablespoons of the Scotch bonnet, and then a cup of water. So it'll start simmering even more so the beef will get tender. Okay, guys, so this is how it looks when it's down and it's almost ready to be put in my crock pot, because that's what I'm gonna do, because it's gonna be a slow roasted Jamaican beef stew. So what I'm gonna do is I'll keep this on high because remember that it's pre-cooking. And then while I did that, I added some pigeon peas and rice. Just put a little butter, guys, a little water, some jasmine rice, and some pigeon peas. And if you want to garnish it with a little bit of onion, you can, but I just like mine with some black pepper and butter, and that's going to go nice for the side for the beef. While the beef is cooking, and I know that I'm getting ready to, I add some shallots. And I love onions, and my family loves onions, so I add some more onions with some fresh tomatoes. I add a little bit of Scotch bonnet. They don't want it too hot, but hot enough. And then I'm gonna add a teaspoon of ketchup. And then I'm gonna add a teaspoon of sugar. Well, that's probably more than a teaspoon for me, guys, because I will overdo my teaspoon. Okay, and then after that, I'll shake it with a little salt and pepper. A little bit of salt. I don't like too much salt in my food, but I'll do a little Larry's seasoning. And then, guys, I'll mix that in. I'll just like fold that in because I don't really want that to cook in. I want it to simmer in my crock pot. And that's what I'm going to do right now, guys. I'm going to transfer this pre-cooked Jamaican brown stew beef into my crock pot. And it looks delicious already. You can actually serve that now, but that's if you want your vegetables. Of course, this is a pot of yum. And while it's raining outside right now, this is like the perfect dish. Perfect. Transferred it over to my crock pot. Back up a little. I transferred it over to my crock pot, and I am gonna let that simmer for the next 2 hours. And it's gonna be a pot of